back counting double-digit thousands stacks.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 18 Ultimate Team. So there's one thing I want to talk about before we actually get into this gameplay, and that is that I keep seeing you guys comment, where the stream's at, man. We need to stream. Where the stream's at? Guys, streams will be back soon. I've been going through some things in my personal life. Just haven't really been streaming. Haven't really been playing video games that much. Or I've been playing, pretty much I've been recording a game, and then that's my video. That's the way we've been doing it. But we will start streaming again soon, I promise. It's just some things kind of came up, and there was also some other, things that kind of went into it where I wasn't streaming, and I was just focusing on some other things. But of course, YouTube, still love doing YouTube, still love posting videos, but streams are not gone. Streams will be back, don't worry about it. It's just taking a little bit extra time than I thought it would. It's been a couple weeks since we streamed. That's been a long time since I actually have gone a couple weeks without streaming. So don't think I like this either, man. Just haven't been streaming that much, again, for personal reasons. And I like to keep personal things personal, so we will leave it at that. And let's go ahead and get into this gameplay. So I got two games for you guys today. You guys did see LaDainian Tomlinson with a 39-yard touchdown run. Then this dude tries to run a screen, but that ain't gonna work. As Ryan Chase here lays the freaking wood on him, man. And Ray Lewis picks it up, and you already know Ray Lewis is gone, man. I don't know how Ray Lewis was on the ground and was able to pick it up and outrun everybody. Nobody was even near him on the other team. The only guy close was Hassan Reddick, kind of following behind. But he ends up getting into the end zone, and we go up 14-0 or 13-0, and then this guy does end up quitting. He actually, connection to your peer has been lost me, and I was kind of scared I was going to get the loss, but thank God we didn't. We actually did get the win. If you guys did not see the previous video, be sure to go check that one out, or the previous episode of Mutt. I will leave it linked at the end of this video, but we did get the loss, and for some reason, it took away 2 attempts from our win. We won the game last episode. We lost 2 attempts. It didn't give us the win or the L. All it did was take away 2 attempts. I don't know what happened. But luckily this time it did give us the win. So now we're going into game 2. And if we win this one, we should have already won 3 straight. But shit happens, man. So we're going to go ahead and try to get win number 2 to try to qualify for Weekend League. And sure enough, we start off with pretty good run defense right there. We're stopping, what's his name? Levon Coleman, not Levon Coleman. That's the guy for the Washington Huskies. Tevin Coleman. Levon Coleman. I always say Levon Coleman because he plays for the Washington Huskies football program, and he's like one of my favorite players. So my bad if I call Tevin Coleman Levon Coleman. But Tevin Coleman, he's a beast. We end up stopping him, and he gets in like 4th and 18 or something like that, and ends up not getting it. Actually ends up getting sacked again by Daniel Hunter, a new player that we got last episode. And then we decide to go ahead and run on our first play of offense, and we end up fumbling. That was not good, man. When I saw he had Cam Chancellor, I was like, okay, we got to go down. We got to make sure we don't take hits. And the first thing I do is not get down. So, when I saw Cam Chancellor, I was like, okay, we got to watch out for them big hits. And, of course, the first thing I do is not. I don't look out for big hits. And we end up getting hit and fumbled. So that wasn't good. But we end up getting the pick right back. Just throw right at my man. Why the fuck not? Was a user with Hassan Reddick. I think he was running 4 verts, and it just didn't work. 1st and 10. This guy ran Fagdy. He ran Fagdy multiple times in this game. And you guys will see, like, one time for real, he ran Fagdy. And it was ridiculous, man. But they're really, like, making sure that if you run Fagdy, you're not getting any pressure, man. Because I for real see, like, 2 to 3 people getting stood up every time if they take, like, people off the line. 3-man rushes don't get no pressure this year, unless you get some lucky block shit. But you guys saw right there, we did get the hurdle, man, with Zach Ertz. You guys already know I'm the hurdle master out here, man. But we get another hurdle. We get the first, barely. We barely fell forward for the first, and then we cash in on 2nd and 7 with LaDainian Tomlinson to give him his 2nd touchdown of the video and to put us up 7-0. So, of course, Zach Ertz, that was like 3rd and 8 that he hurdled somebody and got the first down barely. He barely fell forward for the first. So if Zach Ertz wouldn't have done that, we probably would have had to take a field goal. And, of course, 3-0 is a lot different than 10-0. Or is a lot different than 7-0, not 10-0. But right here, he runs a screen, gets down the field. I was very upset to actually let that happen. If you guys don't know, if you didn't see last episode, we did end up actually getting beat on a screen for that guy's only score of the game from Julian Edelman. I don't know how the hell they keep getting away from these screens. It looked like Jerry Rice should have been bottled up, and he wasn't. 4th and 15, though, this guy just keeps getting himself stuck in terrible situations. Tried to go to Jerry Rice, and he made the catch, but it was well out of bounds. I'm not sure who was defending that. It was probably Champ Bailey because he was on him the entire time. Champ Bailey plays like a beast. Is right here. We avoid his user twice and run all the way down the field, and we were one guy away from possibly taking that to the house. Instead, we take a huge hit out of bounds. But right here, look at this, man. This play right here, I speeded up a little bit because this play took 46 total seconds with pass rush. This guy sent 2 people, had a spy on, and nobody got open. Nobody got open. There was no pressure. We were just sitting there for 46 fucking seconds. Literally the most boring shit of my life. I eventually end up throwing it to somebody that I think is somewhat open, and it was Zach Ertz, but of course they've been running around forever. They're not going to be able to do anything. They're not going to be able to catch the ball, and at that point I was just wasting time. Probably could have made that play go for well over a minute, but we didn't. It's right here, LT. Dude's a beast, man. 32 yards, his third touchdown. I combined like his and third into the same word. His third touchdown of the day, and we do go up 14-0 with 27 seconds left in the second quarter. That's also what sucks for this dude. He ran that fag D play and then got burnt on a run with like 20 seconds left in half. I mean, that's terrible, man. You give up a score right before half, it always sucks. But right here, I'm on the verge of giving up a score before half as he fires 2 dots, gets well into field goal range, depending on who his kicker is. But he actually ends up throwing a pick to Champ Bailey. He may have not been in field goal range. I mean, his team was pretty good. He had some really good players, but who knows? Maybe he didn't have a kicker and wasn't in field goal range yet. But he tried to throw an out route. There was just nothing doing. Plus, there wasn't a lot of time left, and he had no timeouts. Right here, I tried to throw it to Travis Benjamin back across the middle of the field with the playmaker, but instead, it used target passing, and target passing doesn't work, man. I swear to God. Every time I try to playmaker somebody, it puts me into that stupid target passing bullshit, and I end up throwing the ball 50 yards out of bounds. Don't know why they do that or why they added that. It doesn't work. It's a dumb mechanic, and even if it does work, like, you have to master that shit. It doesn't seem like it's something you can just pick up and use. It seems like every time that fucking target thing ends up going way out of bounds. But you guys can see right here, opening drive of the third quarter turns into 3rd and 8. But J.J. Nelson is a monster, man. A new pickup from a couple episodes ago. J.J. Nelson with that 91 speed is going to break a tackle and get into the end zone to put us up 20-0. And that is going to go ahead and do it for this video, guys, as this guy does end up quitting. So I did hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, streams will be back soon, I promise. Just hang tight. But I did hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.
Tell me like a Hellcat.